Alright, here we are with today's video. Today we will be doing a suggested video by Sam V in a couple videos back. He said to do a 100 progression video and try and get as many 90s as we can. So basically it's kind of like the same as yesterday's video, trying to get as many 90s as we can, but with 100 progression. So we could end up with 15 90s. That's really going to be it. So we're going to have 100 progression, fantasy draft, get a random team, and then try and make the best team possible. So let's jump in. Let's see what team we get, and we get the Detroit Pistons. Okay, that's a different team. I've got to admit, that's a very different team, and we don't get a top 5 pick. We only just get inside the top 20. All right, who's here? Russell Westbrook, Pascal, Bradley Beal. All right, there's a few players here that I wouldn't mind bringing in, but we'll see them in the draft. I'll see you guys when we have ourselves a team. Did you know that 77% of you guys aren't subscribed to the channel? It has gone down. I have noticed it has gone down over the past like 3 or 4 days. The subscriber to not subscribed ratio has changed. It's getting much better. But there's still 77% of you that are watching these videos and aren't subscribed. So please, if you're subscribed, hit the red button. We're trying to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. It'd be absolutely amazing if you guys could help us out to hit that 2,000 subscriber mark. Okay, so we've got Russell Westbrook, Shea, and Steven Adams as our 3 good players. We got Danny Green as well. We got Markieff Morris. Okay, so we don't have the best of teams. It's not the worst, I gotta admit, not the worst. I think we could probably do alright. I think what we're gonna have to try and do is try and like get as many younger players as we can on our team. That's what I'm thinking. Go for young youth, and then hopefully by like the 3rd season we can then have like over 10 or at least 10 90 overalls. That's what I'm thinking anyway. However, now, because I did turn off previously traded picks, we have all of our 1st round picks and 2nd round picks available. What we're going to try and do is probably, where are we projected actually? We're actually projected 15th seed, so that's alright. Actually, I'm not going to trade for picks right now. I trade for picks before the NBA draft. That way I know it's guaranteed to be a good spot. So looking at our team, right? We've actually got some decent young players, because I'm pretty sure I forgot to say that we actually got DeAndre Hunter as well, so he's going to progress nicely as well. The only players that I'm thinking we should probably get rid of are Danny Green and Epke Udo, because those guys are on big ask on Myers Leonard, because I don't want those contracts on my team. So if we can trade Danny Green and Myers Leonard for maybe some picks or even like just someone younger, I will probably take that, not going to lie. A 1st round pick from the Cavs and Pat Connaughton, sure, thank you. I'll take Pat Connaughton in the 1st round pick. And we should be a-okay now, because I want to see if Russ progresses at all. But for this 1st season, we're not really going to change much. We're just going to run this team, see how it goes. I'm actually going to move Steven Adams back to the center position, and hopefully it all sorts out. No. Oh, we've also got Kyle Anderson's contract. I forgot we had him. Kyle Anderson and say Wesley. I mean, how long? Wesley's only got 1 year left on his deal. It's not worth sending him down to the G League. Could we possibly bring in someone that would be worth sent down to the G League? Mo Wagner, welcome to the team, mate. And Mo, you're going to be sent down to the G League, but we first have to sign a few players here. Because otherwise, you know, we don't have enough roster space. So here we are, Mo Wagner, we can send down to the G League. Amari, we could probably send Amari down there as well. They hopefully can become really good for us. I'm pretty sure DeAndre Hunter will turn into someone for us. Bruce Brown. I mean, Amari and Mo Wagner are locked up for 3 seasons, which is the entire video. So yeah, we'll send those guys down to the G League. But for this season, I don't really care too much. So I'll just simulate it, see what happens. And we're at the All-Star break, and I can't see any Russell Westbrook. There's no Russell Westbrook on the All-Star team. Russ, what are you doing, mate? What are you doing? Anyway, let's see what goes on. Holy fucking bullshit. That went through. So we just got Jason Tatum for Steven Adams, Eric Pascal, that Cavs 1st that we traded for before the sim, and then 2 2nd round picks. We got Jason Tatum like that. Far out. All right, now we've got Jason Tatum, Russell Westbrook, and Shea Gilgeous. We could probably move Tatum to the small forward as well, so he's our best player. That's pretty good. That's pretty dang good. Now we just don't have a center. Okay, so for this 1st season, we end up going 41-41. Steph won MVP. Do we get any... No, we don't get any awards there. Do we get any guys here? Probably our best bet is probably Russell Westbrook on one of these teams. But, oh, yes, he does. He makes all NBA 2nd team. Good on you, Russ. We are the 8th seed, taking on the 1-seeded Raptors. If I'm not mistaken, they have Steph Curry on their team. So Tatum was our leading scorer, just averaging 3.3 points over Russell Westbrook, and then Shea, Graham, Adams, Walker, Rab. So yeah, we had a bit of a random team, but that's what we wanted. Points per game, we were probably like middle of the pack, I guess. Yeah, 17th worst. And defensively, we were in the top 10 somehow. Nice. Differential, we had a positive differential, and we were 12th. Here we go, 8th seed versus Toronto. I don't expect us to be able to get past Toronto here. Oh my god, we win one game somehow. I don't know, I don't understand how we win that one game. But I don't... What the fuck? Okay, yeah, we're losing 7 now. We're losing 7. We won in 6 games, and we're taking on the Hornets. I wasn't expecting to get past the first round. We're up 3-0, and we're through to the Eastern Conference Finals as an 8th seed. What is... Yeah, no, we'll lose in the Eastern Conference. Watch. 2 each. 3-2. Game 7, and we lose... We took 7 games. It took 7 games. Who's on that Bulls team? Reggie Butler. Okay, that's actually kind of an easy team. Okay, who was on this Hornets team? Drummond, Gordon Hayward, Paul George. Okay, so that's not the worst. And this is the crazy one, right? We beat Steph Curry, Hassan Whiteside, and Gallinari. We beat that team in 6 games. What is going on, 2K, mate? What is going on? That's actually crazy, man. We went to the Eastern Conference Finals and we were the 8th seed. The Spurs won the chip and they have Giannis, so that makes sense, right? Lottery time. I don't think we have a pick here, do we? No, we don't, because we gave that Cleveland pick to the Bucks for Tatum, and we wouldn't have got it anyway because it was top 5 protected. And the Bucks... Wait. No, the Bucks have the first pick, and that fell to 6, so we would have had the 6th pick. That would have been dope. But we got the 22nd pick and the 15th pick. Okay, fair. We got decent picks, I guess. We got 2 picks that we can use. Dwayne Casey, I'm sorry, mate. I'd like to go after Greg Popovich, just because it's Greg freaking Popovich. And can we get a new trainer and assistant GM? That would be... Okay, no, we have to get a B+ trainer. Okay. We get all those guys. That's awesome. I'm probably going to try and trade for a couple of top 5 picks. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that, but I'll try. I might have overpaid for the first overall pick from the Bucks, but we traded Adams and 4 future firsts for the first overall pick. So at least now we kind of do have the first pick, and now we've also got the 15th pick still. So we could probably pick up a couple of good guys here, but I'll see you guys with rookie signings with who I actually drafted. So we picked up Anthony Edwards and Daniel Otoro in the draft, which are decent players. Amari and Devontae will bring back. So yeah, we had to pick up a center because we gave up a center for that first pick, and we could also bring in Anthony Davis. That would be lovely. Could we sign Anthony Davis to our team? We freaking could. Okay, I forgot we had some cap space. I'm going to do this trade with the Nets to give up Westbrook for Booker and DeJounte, because I have to give up Amari Spellman. I mean, that's not the worst, I guess, because DeJounte we can move to the 2, and he does go up overall. So now we've got a lot of shooting guards. Just saying, we've got a lot of shooting guards. We need some centers or something up in here. So could we trade... say Devontae Graham, and because we can move Anthony Edwards to the small. I know we can do that. I'm going to bring in Yusuf Nurkic here on a deal. I think he's going to hit a 90 hopefully, and either way we could probably move him to the power forward if we need to, but now we should be a-okay. We do need another point guard, but we're bringing in Anthony Davis here as well. I forgot because we did that. We now have no cap to sign AD. That's not good. How much do we need to free up again? 8 mil. So we have to get rid of Nurkic. We have to get rid of Nurkic. Okay, yeah, sure. We'll get rid of Nurkic. If we can get like picks or something, that would be lovely. Or someone on a very cheap deal. Mitchell Robinson. That works too. I'll take Mitchell Robinson. And now, could we please, Anthony, could you come back? I'm sorry for fiddling you around. Yes, thank you. I'm sorry for fiddling you around, but you're coming onto the team, man. You're going to be this very beastly team. Just saying, it's a very good team. I'm going to bring in John Henson because I can move him to this power forward, and his trade value does go up a lot. So we'll bring in John Henson and then move him to the power forward and see what we can get if we offer up Schofield and Henson together. If we can get like a good backup center, then we can send Otoro down to the G League. I'll bring Thomas Bryant and a first onto the team because that gives us a good solid backup center. And now we should be alright. We got ourselves 2 training camps here. We'll go to untapped potential 2, probably Otoro, just to make sure that he is developing for us, and I'll probably give it to Thomas Bryant as well. See what we can get going there. That would be lovely, and we should be okay. I should probably stop at player progression every season just to see how every player is progressing, but you know, it is what it is. So DeJounte Murray went up from an 83 to a 90 real quick. Same with Shea, only to a 93 for Tatum, 97. Mitchell Robinson's now an 89. 90 for Devin Booker. 85 for Mo Wagner. Torres an 83. Anthony Edwards an 80. Thomas Bryant has actually regressed. Same with Kendrick Nunn. So we might actually have to trade those 2 away. because we got a Toro, so we should be alright. So if we go get rid of these two, what do we need? A backup point? I think a stepping stone to getting there, though, we have to bring in Jarrett Allen, just because we can move him to the power forward. He goes up to an 87 overall, and we can move Jarrett and then Ben McLemore for a point guard if one wants to come up for us. Yep, De'Aaron Fox, welcome to the team, mate. We got ourselves De'Aaron Fox. I think we'll probably come off of our bench. Yep, okay, cool. Proficiency, we got a 4.5-star system with balance. Watch this, it goes up, brings 6 guys overalls up. So yeah, we're definitely going with a balanced system. Let's go across to the power rankings, and we're a projected 1 seed. So let's see what goes on. We got 3 all-stars this season. We got ourselves Anthony Davis as an all-star starter on Team LeBron. We got Russell Westbrook as an all-star starter on Team Steph. And we also have Jason Tatum as an all-star reserve on Team LeBron. So let's go. Our team's doing bits. I just realized we traded Russell Westbrook. So we only have the 2 all-stars, and AD and Tatum. I forgot we traded Westbrook. We got Booker and DeJounte Murray for him, didn't we? I forgot. So for this second season, we go 68-14. Giannis is the MVP. Do we get any? We do get Greg Popovich, Coach of the Year. Do we get any Pistons on any of these teams? Probably not, because we normally don't get anyone on these teams. We do get Anthony Davis. I forgot we had AD. So we went from being the 8th seed versing Toronto to being a 1 seed in versing Toronto. So let's see if we can beat them again. Let alone that we've changed seeds and we're now the 1 seed and they're the 8th seed. So let's see what goes on. Hopefully we can get past them and go on to the second round, but we have to beat them first. I forgot to go through all the stats too. So we're up 3-2, and could we win? Thank you. We win in 6 games. So let's go through the stats here before I forget completely. Anthony Davis averaged 22, 2 and 8, decent numbers. Tatum 22, 18 for Booker, 17 for Shea. Okay, so decent numbers all around for our team. I don't mind that at all. Team stats, points per game were first, and our defense was second, and our differential was first by almost double. But here we go, taking on Indiana here in the second round. I forgot to show all the stats there, so I'm sorry if that was a bit of a jump, but here we go. We're taking on Indiana, 2 each. That's not nice. Can we go up? Yep, we do. Game 6, Game 7, and we win Game 7 where we're taking on Chicago, we are up 3-0. We're now into the finals. Okay, and we're taking on the Warriors, who I'm guessing have Luka, because the Spurs have Giannis. But we win in 5 games, and Anthony Davis is the finals MVP. So who do they have? They have Embiid. Oh, I thought they had Luka, but no, they have Embiid. All right. We end up with the 10th pick via Sacramento, and we actually have our own pick as well. So we have the 30th pick there as well. For our trainer for this final season, 3rd and final season, we're just going to bring him in, and let's go down to the draft and see if we can pick up. Oh, should we try and pick up someone with their 10th pick? Or no, they're probably not going to progress quick enough. You know what, Dwight? We'll bring Dwight in because I think if we brought in Dwight, we could move him to the power forward and trade him. He goes up to an 84, and then we can trade Dwight Howard for, or we can move up to the 6th pick. So we just traded the 10th pick for Dwight, and then we traded Dwight for the 6th pick. So we just moved up in the draft. Pretty dang easy. And with that 6th pick, we pick up Jalen Johnson for our team. So that's nice. We're bringing back all 3 of those guys. Sorry, Jason Tatum and De'Aaron Fox are 2 guys that we must re-sign in this free agency. If we go here, we just need Tatum and Fox. Those are the 2 guys that we really desperately would like back on the team, and we should be okay. Looking at our team, we've got backups for every single position, so we're all right. Let's go down to player progression and see who's actually going to be a 90 at the end of this season. So looking at the player progression here, we're going to have to trade away Wagner and Jalen Johnson because those 2 are not going to hit it apparently. So Wagner and Jalen Johnson, are we able to move these 2 for someone who will possibly, more than likely, hit that 90 overall? That would be lovely. We could go Jackson Haynes, but I'd prefer if we got a power forward, small forward. However, Jackson Haynes is the best bet for that, so we'll bring in Jackson. I think that's probably the worst move we could do, but that's all right. Can Daniel Otoro play the 4? Yes, he can. He can shoot. So we'll holy crappers, he goes up to a 95. Jeez. Here we go. We got 3 training camps here. If we go to untapped potential to Dotson, is that possible that he becomes over a 90? That would be awesome if we could do that. Jackson Haynes, there you go. And untapped potential to, let's just give it to bloody, they're all A+. Let's not give untapped potential to anybody. Let's go perimeter shooting to Anthony Davis, because why the hell not try and make him an even better shooter? So we got Lonnie Walker in free agency, right? Because he was just sitting there, so we signed him to the mid-level exception. We're going to bring in DeAndre Hunter, who I'm sure will probably hit it throughout the season. Can we move Eric Paschal to the small forward? Because that way his trade value goes up. And then could we bring in another player, like Eric Paschal, and say just like Amari Caspi? Could we go like this and get like someone else who could probably hit a 90? Probably not. PJ Washington, he's got 2 years on his contract, so if we send him down to the G League, does he go up at the small forward if we move him there? He does. Okay, because I don't think he's going to be in the rotation. So if we just... No, Jackson Haynes isn't going to be... Neither is PJ Washington. We're going to have 12. All right, we'll try and send Jackson Haynes and PJ Washington down to G League so that they don't, you know, regress. And then we should be all right. So here's our team that it's looking like. I'm not going to tell you guys. I'm just going to show you. You guys can pause the video if you guys want to see that. Scoring options, I don't really care too much about either. Proficiency, I don't think there's any, there's really not a lot of better systems than the one we've got. And we are a projected 2 seed, okay. And for this final season in the All-Star team, we only have Anthony Davis. That's our only All-Star. So for this final season, we go 69-13. Steph Curry once again wins MVP, and we win Coach of the Year. Good old Pop wins Coach. Anthony Davis makes the all-defensive first team, and DeJounte Murray makes all-defensive second team. So good on you, and we finish as the 1 seed. Anthony Davis, 21.4 points, and no one else scored over 20 points a night. But very, very even scoring for everyone on the teams. Team stats here. Points per game were first. Defensively were first, and our differential was first by a landslide. If we go over here, let's see what our team is looking. Pretty dang good. Let's just say that. Pretty dang good. First round here against the Cavs. Let's just simulate playoffs here, man. I'm curious to see what goes on. Make sure I don't really care if we win or not. Again, just like yesterday's video, I don't really care if we win the championship. I just kind of want to see how many 90s we can get, because I have a feeling we can hit 12. I have a feeling we can hit 12 here, so we should be alright. I did have a little bit of a squiz, and Jackson Haynes wasn't a 90 yet, and he was an 89, but we can move him to the power forward, and his overall will go up for us, so we're not too worried there. But we're down 3-2 to the Raptors. Okay, we win in 7 games, sorry, and we're taking on Miami. We're up 3-0, and we go to the finals here, so that's lovely. Could we get any team? Timberwolves, okay. I don't know who's on that team, so we're down 3-1, and we lose in 5 games to Lonzo. Who's on this team? Isaiah Stewart, John Collins, Lonzo Ball, Gobert. Okay, so that's a decent team. Gotta admit, that's a decent team. Moment of truth. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. DeAndre Hunter isn't a 90. Jackson Haynes, we can move to the power forward. He's going to become a 90, surely. Yes, thank you. PJ Washington. Actually, looking at it, PJ Washington wouldn't even hit 90 overall. He would only hit 89. Same with DeAndre Hunter. It was so close, man. So close. We had 10, though. I mean, that was one better than the 90 overall video we did yesterday. But with even 100 progression, we still can't get over 10. But that's going to do it for today's video. Hopefully, you guys all have enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you made it this far in the video, why the hell aren't you subscribed? I post videos like this every single day, so please subscribe if you have made it this far into the video. But that's going to do it from me. Hopefully, you guys will have a good rest of the day. I'll catch you guys in the next video.